Hi everyone, welcome to YouNLab. What is a 해라체? Previously, you learned about 해체, which is an informal casual speech style. Today, we will look at another kind of speech called 해라체, which is a formal casual style. As you see, 해체 and 해라체 are both casual styles, but there is a difference in actual usage. 해체 is informal and feels friendly and warm, so you can say it to older siblings or even parents, as well as friends or younger siblings. However, 해라체 is formal and is only said to younger people. It lowers the listener more than 해체, so you shouldn't use 해라체 with someone you are not close to, even if they are younger than you. Unlike 해, 채, which use the same endings, 아, 해, across all sentence types, 해라, 채 has completely different endings depending on the sentence type. Number 1. Declarative sentences. Here's a table of 해라, 채 endings for declarative sentences. For example, verb ending with a vowel, add 느, 다, and verb ending with a consonant, add 는다. For example, 간다, 먹는다. For adjectives, the ending is 다. 크다, 작다. For nouns, the ending is 다 or 이다. 나무다, 꽃이다. And here are various 해라체 declarative examples in casual conversation. When showing off or bragging, 나 내일 여행 간다. When giving a warning or caution about something that will happen. 조심해야 한다. When making a declaration to the listener, 나 지금부터 잔다. When speaking teasingly, 잘한다. When expressing amazement, 이거 진짜 맛있다. And talking to yourself, 다 했다. The most significant feature of a 해라체 in declarative sentences is that it's used in written language. 해라체 is used in text that convey objectivity and neutrality, such as newspaper articles, academic papers, and explanatory text. Here's an example of a newspaper article. K-pop 데몬 헌터스에서 더피와 수시의 모티프가 된 까치와 호랑이가 하늘을 수놓았다. And here is an example of an academic paper on the topic of climate change. 도시의 번개가 지구 온난화로 인해 16% 증가했다. Number 2. Interrogative sentences. Okay, there are two forms of interrogative endings, 니 or 냐. Traditionally, for verbs and adjectives, more complex endings such as 느냐 or 으냐 were attached, but nowadays the simpler forms 니 and 냐 are more commonly used. Among them, 니 sounds softer and more friendly, while 냐 is stronger and ruder. Of course, in the case of noun, if it ends with a vowel, add 니 or 냐, and if it ends with a consonant, add 이니 or 이냐. They differ in nuance and the situations in which they are used. For example, when you say 난 다 했다, 넌 안 하니? The tone is friendly and neutral. On the other hand, 난 다 했다, 넌 안 하냐? Feels more direct and less friendly. So even between close friends, overusing 해라체 can easily lead to misunderstandings or conflicts. Be careful. So here's something to keep in mind. You can use 아, 해, 니, and 냐 among friends and siblings. But when speaking to older siblings or friends you are not close to, you should not use 니 or 냐. For example, 언니 지금 뭐 해? is good. 언니 지금 뭐 하니? is acceptable but not good. 언니 지금 뭐 하냐? is not appropriate. This means that 해라체 is a speech level which places the listener in a lower position than 해체. Number 3. Imperative sentences. Now let's look at the sentence ending forms for imperative sentences. The endings are 알아, 어라, 해라. Here are some examples. 잘 자라. This sentence seems very natural when parents are saying goodnight to their children. However, the following sentences have a different nuance. 빨리 먹어라. 조용히 해라. 그만해라. Judging by the tone, it sounds like the mother is angry. Like this, imperative sentences in 해라체 sound more aggressive than those in 해체. So they lower the listener and should be used carefully. To form a negative imperative sentence, you use 지 마라. This form is used to tell someone firmly not to do something. For example, 하지 마라. 만지지 마라. 짖지 마라. Number 4. Propositive sentences. For propositive sentences, 자 can be added to the verb stem. Unlike imperative sentences, which can lower the listener, the propositive ending 자 is very widely used in casual speech. Here are some examples. 집에 가자. 지금 시작하자. 잠시 쉬자. And also to yourself. 힘내자. To make a negative propositive sentence, 지 말자 is added to the stem. 싸우지 말자. 거짓말하지 말자. 걱정하지 말자. We have now finished all the Korean speech levels. It's been a great effort. 감사합니다.